Welcome back, tribe. I have a video here. The world won't believe China's new infrastructure. America is jelly.
Welcome back. Good afternoon. Take a look at this beautiful view here. That is not New York City. That is China. And this is Guangzhou. Let's go. Let's head to the metro now. It is a beautiful day in Guangzhou City. Look at this weather. Look at that sun. It's a real scorcher today.
I already know it's probably going to get crazy. Since I came back from Dubai, just remembering what an American city looks like, you'd be absolutely shocked. America, the decline started decades ago. It's a travesty what has happened to American cities and infrastructure.
Oh my God, look at this.
Already looks insane.
Did I just...
Squeaky clean.
Did I just walk into the future? Facial recognition for the ticket.
Same thing when you go to the airport in Dubai and you deplane and then you go and see what checkout looks like, you'll be blown away. Facial recognition, orderly lines, squeaky clean floors. I mean, they're shining. Design, the architecture, latest and greatest everything. Incredible. And then you come over to an American airport and you're just like, oh my God, why am I here? Am I in the third world? Let alone when you get out of the airport, you start going on the city roads and you start to see the potholes and the metal plates and the homeless tents everywhere. It looks like a third world country. American cities look like you would expect the third world to look like. The only thing left of America that's beautiful is the fact that you could own guns and nature. North America is absolutely gorgeous when it comes to nature. And America is blessed with plenty of it, west of the Mississippi, because the East Coast is ugly.
I haven't set my face, but I have my phone. Watch this. Oh my Lord, just scan your phone straight in. Look at this. It is like something out of a science fiction movie. Oh my God. Look at the train.
No rats.
I don't feel like I'm on a train. I feel like I'm on some kind of spaceship. This design.
Where are the druggies?
Oh my God, look at all the screens.
Unreal.
It only stops at Qianchun.
What on earth? Wow, I love the...
If public transport was like this in America, everybody would be using it.
And in the West and in Europe, the only way to experience this kind of futuristic science fiction is to watch a movie. But in China, you can just walk around. It's not science fiction anymore. China has
That's
made
true.
It science.
Europe doesn't compare either. Sorry. I'm not just shitting on, America only, even Europe. Even here where I'm at in Romania, you're out of your mind if you think public transport will look like this. Asians and Asian countries in general, man, are so well kept. It's kind of crazy. Their infrastructure is so efficient and beautiful. It's wild. We no longer have gorgeous architecture. Everything in the West has started degrading. It looks like it hasn't been well maintained, or the people don't care and don't do upkeep, don't appreciate it. It's garbage. There's rats, there's feces, there's needles, there's homeless people, there's druggies, there's so much shit. When's the last time you used public transportation in America? It's a joke.
Fact.
Look at this, man. This is insane. It reminds me of what I saw in Dubai.
Like a spaceship.
Mind blown.
I'm lost for words. I can't talk anymore. I don't know what to say anymore.
Is that another stop?
Just look at this.
Another stop. Holy hell.
Just look at this. What on earth is going on?
Damn, that's crazy looking.
Insane. That is just remarkable. Meanwhile, in America, it looks like this.
Bruh.
Oh my God!
This is just simply amazing. Who's this? Oh, we've got a little... is that the Metro mascot? I mean, when you go into
Wow.
Subway in America, before you go in, you have to say your prayers and and make your last wishes and contact family members before you go in, because you don't know if you're going to come out with your life or not. It's so dangerous. But I mean, here in China, don't even think about
Man, that looks incredible.
Don't even have that kind of thought even. I mean, it's just uncomparable. Guangzhou metro system began operation in 1997, 26 years ago. It's been maintained, it's been improved. They've added new lines all the time, like line 18. You know, improving people's lives, giving them this convenient, affordable mode of transport. But meanwhile, in America, what did America do? I mean, look at the state of their transport system and their infrastructure, and then just look at this. I mean, need I say more?
Told you.
Nope. Bruh.
She just said on the announcement that in different cars they have different levels of AC, so you can choose which one you like according to your own preference. They've thought of everything. if you want like a little bit cooler one, go down there and it tells you which number. If you don't want it so strong, then go to another carriage down there.
Wow.
God, look at the speed that it's going. 160. 160. Even when you're just walking between the stations, they have the little, I don't know what you call them, the little fast walkie things. This is not an airport. We're in a metro station, subway station. And then, you know, I'm probably gonna get some American, you know, complaining on this video, saying,
Oh, well, oh, that's just great, but that's just in one city in China. They don't have that in all the cities. Excuse me, actually, they do. In many cities throughout all of China, they have a real highly
Damn, that look
developed.
Jesus, dude, that looked like a spaceship. You see this? Look at this. Wow. Wow. Talk about some pride in your nation. Holy hell.
Highly developed
Man.
transport system, public transport system in place. I mean, I've been to a few of them. The one in Chengdu, Shenzhen, Beijing, Shanghai, Guiyang in Guizhou.
Whoa.
There's just so many. I don't know if you can see that on my phone there, but it says 5G. You have 5G internet on the train and in these stations, which are underground, by the way. And so you can use internet and watch your
Of course you can.
I'm watching this guy. I don't know who he is, but he's quite fun.
They think of everything. Even when you get off the airplane in Dubai, for example, you're gifted with a 1 gigabyte eSIM. You are given 1 gigabyte of free internet. Welcome to Dubai. We're glad to have you. Yeah. I was blown away when I saw that. I already got my SIM for data before, so I wouldn't be stranded anywhere without internet. But they give it to you for free when you visit Dubai. What do you get when you visit America? Do they give you a free eSIM with data so you could roam around?
Funny. And it's handsome too. Guangzhou Metro has 16 lines, and line 18, I was just reading, line 18 and 22 are the fastest metro lines in all of China.
Wow.
And the title was previously held by line 11 in Shenzhen, so they beat that one. So this is the fastest, line 18 and 22. That is crazy. I mean, just like I was saying, it's just so convenient to use the metro system to commute to work, go to school, as like a tourist to zip around the city and explore everywhere you want, and it's affordable as well. You know, you can just go anywhere to the airport, to the train station, and then you can catch a high-speed train and travel all over China on the high-speed trains. I mean, China's infrastructure, it just sets you up to, if you want to travel anywhere throughout the country, do business, make money, you know, they really give their people the best chance at life.
Honestly, that's something you're not going to notice as an American until you leave, because we're propagandized back home to think America's land is free, home of the brave. We're the best. We're number one at everything. Everywhere else is decrepit, third world shithole conditions. And then you go traveling and then you are absolutely shocked. We don't do anything good. We're not good at anything. Infrastructure, Asian nations destroy us in the West, especially in America. When it comes to like urban planning, how to build a city with cars, with traffic, so you don't disturb the residents in the city, Europe crushes America. Any American that's ever traveled to Europe and has had a coffee at a cafe off of Main Street where it's a one-way, slow traffic, you're not disturbed, you could have a conversation. It's extremely walkable. There's people walking to places using the public transport all the time, and you notice how a city should be built. If you wanted the slower pace, the more natural way of living, you get shocked. American cities are built like straight dog shit. You need a car to go anywhere. So we're not doing either end of the spectrum correctly. Probably has something to do with the car lobby. I don't know. They make it so that everywhere, anything that gets built, you get these large parking lots that take up most of the space to these big box stores and parking centers, because everybody needs a car to go somewhere from their sterile American suburb neighborhoods. We're in these little pockets where it's completely dead, and you absolutely have to have a car to do anything, go anywhere. And without one, you would literally die. Do we even have high-speed rail in America? I'm actually curious. And I'm ragging on it so hard because it's the most powerful nation on earth, man. It makes sense. Like, you could take a poor country like Romania, for example, and be like, oh, it makes sense. They don't have half of this shit. Okay, I understand. But when you're the number one economic superpower in the world, and little cities and pockets and countries like China and United Arab Emirates is absolutely showing you out with all the money you have, you start to question things like, are our politicians interested in making the lives of their citizens easier? Are they representing the people, or are they representing special interests? How is it that we have all this money and wealth, but our cities are crumbling, our infrastructure is crumbling, our public transport is horrendous, our healthcare horrendous? What's going on here? What are the answers to these questions? Because once you see a well-run city and you see government and how it's supposed to work, in theory, all American cities with the amount of money we have, all American cities should at the bare minimum have transportation that looks just like this. When I was in Dubai, I literally said, Dubai looks like what America should have looked like in every single city you set foot in. Dubai is the representation of the capitalist America. It should look like that everywhere. When you hear about America, and then as an immigrant, when you dreamt of going to America, where their streets are paved with gold, land of opportunity, you can make your dreams come true. As long as you work hard, there's a lane for everybody. That was the vision they sold to everybody. And then you show up in America, looks nothing like that. Everything is horribly run. Incompetence is evident in everything you look at. Where's the leadership? How are we getting outdone? It's mind-blowing. Just travel, man. Just travel. Seriously. You have to go look at this yourself. Let's see what the comments say. I went to China last month, the same city that was talked about here. Exactly the same of what the video showed. Very impressed. And when I came back to Silicon Valley in northern CA several days ago, I felt depressed. We're practically no change in transportation infrastructure since I came to California 27 years ago. What's going on in this rich nation? That's a good question. I lived in various states for 3 years. I had the opportunity to visit Chongqing in China as my daughter went to work there for a year. China was shocking, and it is at least 20 years in advance of America, while the US is going backwards. If Americans could see China, they would feel betrayed by their government. I'm Indonesian. I previously studied and worked in the US, both in the East and West Coast. It actually saddened me how little Americans knew about the world outside the US. Few I talked to didn't even know where Indonesia is, or simply confused it with India or thought Indonesia and Malaysia are the same country. I can vouch that the new subway and airport in our capital city, Jakarta, are many decades ahead, design-wise, safer, brighter, much cleaner with zero graffiti and no unbearable stench than any of those in New York. You won't see homeless people, addicts, piles of trash in our city parks, unlike those around the highly romanticized Central Park. I feel like America gained influence and power rather quickly in the past, and it seems it's also beginning to lose it quickly. People used to envy the American way of life. Now people look at the poor education, violent nature of its citizens and wonder what went wrong. This is what happens when we lose proper education and a working middle class. I mean, enough said, man. You gotta see it to believe it. These videos don't do it justice because it's not just the subway station. It's the buildings. It's the parks. It's the roads. It's everything. It's infrastructure in its totality. You're just seeing the subway. You haven't seen all the grand design around you. It's awe-inspiring. It's wild. Seriously. But I mean this, dude, I'm American to the bone. I love what the Republic stands for. The Federal Constitutional Republic, powering the people, the dream of America in its inception. But I can't help but be upset when I travel abroad and I see properly run cities and America is looking like a third world piece of shit. It feels like opportunity is being robbed from you and somebody needs to pay for that shit.